Have you ever had the urge to just stab a sweater with a needle felting tool to make a custom design? Me too. That's what this video is about. Hi everybody, it's Kathleen, and it's been a week since I last saw you. How are you? I missed you. For this week's video, I'm going to show you how I took this thrifted men's sweater and turned it into my own custom piece that I'm titling my Lucky Stars sweater, using the magic of needle felting. So this all started actually in the pinky again. So fancy. This all started in last week's video. If you haven't watched it, you might want to go watch it now. Where I was hunting for the perfect sweater vest, which I did find, and I was just obsessed with these little flower alien designs on the front, and it just got me thinking, I could do that. I can make whatever I want. I don't know how to knit though, but I bet I could learn how to needle felt in a couple days. So that's what I did. I decided to try to make my own bespoke applique pattern on a thrifted sweater, and here we are. Needle felting is incredibly simple, very beginner friendly, so I'll show you what supplies I gathered to get this done, and then we will go into how I actually did the dang thing. Roll the clip, Gladys. Who's Gladys? So here are the supplies I used. I started by dropping by the thrift store, of course, and picking up this wool sweater. Loving the long sleeve polo style, very dark academia. I also picked up 2 needle felting tools. One with multiple needles in it for larger areas, and one with 3 needles in it for more detailed areas. These are surprisingly hard to find in store, but I had luck looking online at art supply stores like Dick Blick and Utrecht. Okay, you'll also need some sort of soft pad for the needle to go into so you don't stab yourself if you end up working on your lap like I did. There are a lot of different types that you can use, but I actually ended up making my own by filling up a tote bag with rice and sewing it shut. Super quick, easy, it's worked great so far. 0 stab accidents, or as I like to call them, stabcidents. Finally, you need the goods. You need the fluff. You need the wool roving, which is what the appliques are actually made out of. A little goes a long way, so do not feel like you need to buy a ton right off the bat. You probably just need like one little ball of it. You'll be good. And now that you know what I used, I'll tell you a little bit about how I did it. So as a beginner, this is how I tackled making my shapes. Here's a huge disclaimer though. I am not a pro. This is literally my first time doing it, and there are plenty of other pros online and blog posts that can help teach you. So I will post the ones that I used down in the link below. Anyways, it's pretty simple. TLDR, you take a stabby device and you stabby the material into another material to interweave them and create an applique or a shape. I tried 2 different techniques. First, I used a template by cutting out the shape of a star on paper and basically just filling it with the wool roving. This is probably a good workflow if you're a super noob like me, or if you have something very super specific you're trying to create. But I felt like this yielded a pretty blobby result, so I moved on to the next approach, which was, drumroll please, winging it. I ended up liking this on the fly technique a lot more, and I'd recommend it if you're pretty confident in your shape making skills, or if you're just a little wild child like I am. Throw that caution straight into the wind. One hot tip though for this approach, start small and build your way up and out to achieve the shape that you're looking for. It's super easy to add more wool, but it's not so easy to take it away. All right, now that I've talked your ear off, I'll show you the process of me making all these cool shapes. Morning! This is where we're at so far. I've got quite a few cute little stars going on here, and I like this first batch where they're placed, the color palette looking good. Now I need to go into the second round where I'm gonna add symbols of luck, like horseshoes and dice and lucky number 7, so that this can be my Lucky Stars sweater. How cute is that? Also, this is gonna be a dice. It's not just gonna be a green square. Die? Dice? It's gonna be a die. Please ignore the mess over there. Okay, let's get started. Last night when I was working on this, I hulked out a little bit and broke one of my needles. And your guess is as good as mine as to where the tip of the needle went. It's inside here somewhere. This rice bag already held many secrets, but now it holds a dangerous secret as well. Tell me. Well, hopefully my Lucky Star sweater is actually lucky and I don't get stabbed with a barbed needle. Last time I tried to make something on this channel, I also got stabbed. Here's this shirt that I already own. Ow! Wow. Real-time reaction to getting stabbed in the hand on this very desk. I'm scared. I guess that would be fair payback though, because I've been stabbing this thing a lot. She stabs like a flower and stabs like a bee, like every stabber in history. I come to you with a very important interruption. My friend sent me cookies in the mail, so let's do a cookie unboxing. What kind of delicious, sinful treats do we have in here? Oh, no note. Just treats. That's the way to do it. Quick. We have to find the right tea for the occasion. No. There. Enhance. Thank God. Oh! Can I just say, wow. I'll say it again. Wow, very star, much lucky. This sweater turned out to be such a vibe. I could probably continue to add little bits and bobs to this forever, but at some point I just had to say, needles down, Kathleen. It's time to put the ding dang thing on your body. And for my first try at needle felting, I love how this came out. I love needle felting in general. It's a new passion. I definitely learned a lot while practicing my felting, and some shapes are definitely more refined than others, but I feel great in this sweater, and it makes me happy. A+, gold star, amen. She's beauty, she is grace, she's pretty sure that she's allergic to the wool roving that she used to make this sweater. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sniffly. Is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? I think it's safe to say that I'm obsessed. And I don't want to speak too soon, but you might have just witnessed the inception of the next big felt needling influencer. Don't say I didn't warn you. With the holidays around the corner, I better be seeing all y'all making custom monogrammed sweaters for everyone in your life. And for my next project, I think I'm gonna try and do something bigger. Maybe like fill a blanket with different appliques or do a pet portrait. I don't know. Leave your comments down below for ideas of what you'd like me to stab into existence. If you like this video, you might like my other videos. I try to release one every week, so feel free to subscribe if you'd like. Sometimes they're artsy, sometimes they're thrifty. Usually a good time. And if you want to keep in touch throughout the week, I'm over on Instagram at Kathleen Illustrated. I post little sneak previews of what I'm working on and just other random things. So if that sounds fun, give me a follow there. For now, I'm gonna go bury myself in my histamine-inducing wool pile and try and think of the next big thing I'm gonna make. And until next week, I love you. You're my little baby. Okay, bye!